Welcome to the Revit series of BIM Technologies. So in this particular series we are going to learn about how to create tapered walls. Now tapered walls have been introduced in the last edit of Autodesk, that is the last version of Autodesk, that is Revit 2022. And before that the tapered walls were created again using some of the masking tools, and it was very difficult to create tapered walls in Revit project. So Revit have basically introduced this new option, and let's see how the tapered walls can be created in the Revit project. Let's go to Revit and see. You have some vertical walls over here, but before that you need to understand that to create the tapered walls you need to go to the type properties of the wall. For example, if you select this, the type of the wall is generic 300, and go to the type properties here. And under the structure, you need to have the layer of that wall that you want to taper to be variable. Now, let's say we have only one layer, which is a structure 1, which is 300, and you want to have it as a variable. So this is a very important factor for creating the slanted wall. And apart from that, you can see that there is once you make it a variable, the cross-section definition appears over here. So it's a default exterior angle. So you can directly have the tapered wall. So you can duplicate it and you can name it as a tapered wall. And here at basically width measure at the top. So you can have an exterior angle, let's say 45 degree. Now what happens if you have an exterior angle 45 degree, width measure at the top, and interior angle is 0? So apply it and you can see that the wall basically here, which is the tapered wall type, change the cross section to tapered. You can see that the wall will be having a tapered shape over here. Now here if you look into it, let's say I want to delete this one and to see what exactly the tapered that happened. So here we have the tapered angle measured from the top. So if you look into the edit type properties over here, so you have the default angle as 45 degree, and let's say if I wanted to have it from the base or the bottom, now let's see what happens. So you can see that cannot keep joined elements, so unjoin the element and delete instances. So there are some joined elements over here. Now what is happening is the wall that was connected is got deleted because of the profile that it was not getting developed. Now let's try it again with this particular wall. Make it a tapered over here, and let's say if I wanted to have it from the base or the bottom, let's say, and if I wanted to have the interior angle as 45 degree, now let's say it's basically creates, so it says that it reduces the wall height or slant. So what we need to do is, let's say I need to have a lesser angle, let's say 5 degree. So here you can see that the wall tapers from the bottom, because if you're having a greater angle, the thickness over here was reduced, so it was not able to create it. So you have from the base you have basically, or from the bottom you have created the tapered angle. Now you can change the wall tapered angle here from the project also. Let's say if I wanted to have an angle of 15 degree or a 14 degree, you can see that create an instance override. So what is happening is you are creating an instance override. You had a particular angle in the type properties, but you are creating an override from here, creating an instance override. So the interior angle is 14 degree, and similarly if you wanted to have another exterior angle in the exterior face from the top, you can see that it basically changes over here. Now needless to say, if you change it to 0 degree, that means it will remain a uniform cross section. Let me change it to 0 degree over here, 0 here, 0 here, and if I don't enable the angle, it will take the angle from the type properties. So this is again if you wanted to have some door opening here. Let's say if I wanted to create a door opening here, so you can see that it is adhering to you can have here again you have different options that you had prior to the slanted option. So you can say slant along the exterior side, so, or slant along the interior side. Now you can see that the door will be slanting along the exterior or the interior side depending upon where the slant is. So hope you have understood the concept of tapering in the wall, and and we will be having more options that we will be taking here regarding the walls and the other elements in Revit. Keep tuned with the Revit series of BIM Technologies. Please like our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also share it, and keep learning. Keep Reviting. Thank you.